A few days after the unmasking of the illegal drug ring, Jake and Twinkle approached the porch of Jake's farmhouse, filled with a sense of accomplishment and relief after another successful yet hard day's work of farming. Twinkle had started regularly visiting Jake on his farm, and even helped him with his farm work. Jake sat down in his chair on the porch, and Twinkle, still wearing her signature skimpy outfit, sat in her chair beside him, and together they sat side by side on the porch, basking in the warm glow of a setting sun. Twinkle turned to Jake, with a mischievous twinkle in her eyes. "You know, Jake, we make a pretty good team. Who would have thought a fairy could be so helpful to a farmer with his farm work?" Jake grinned. "Well, Twinkle, you're not your average fairy. Most fairies I've heard of in fairy tales don't help with detective work or drug ring exposures either." Twinkle playfully nudged him with her elbow, "and most farmers I know don't have a fairy sidekick. We're breaking all kinds of stereotypes, aren't we?" Jake chuckled. "That we are, Twinkle. So, what's next for the dynamic duo? Solving mysteries or just enjoying the peace and quiet?" Twinkle leaned back, her useless wings fluttering lazily. Maybe a bit of both. But right now, I could use a break. All this farm work has worn me out." Jake raised an eyebrow teasingly. "Worn you out, huh? I thought fairies were full of endless energy." Twinkle shot him a playful glare. "Oh, please. Even magical beings need their beauty sleep." Jake grinned mischievously. "Well, if you're tired, how about a massage to help you relax?" Twinkle giggled. "A massage, Jake? Are you trying to use your farmer charm on me?" Jake winked. "Maybe. It's a proven stress reliever, you know." Twinkle pretended to ponder the offer, tapping her chin. Tempting. "But here's the deal. You can give me a massage, but only if you can catch me first." With that, Twinkle leaped up and ran off the porch and in the direction of the cornfield. Jake got up and started running after her. "If you're so tired, then why are you running so fast?" he called out. Twinkle giggled. "Well, what can I say? But still, you have to catch me," she teased, her voice a melodic taunt. Jake laughed. "Oh, it's on, Twinkle." The two engaged in a playful chase through the cornfield, which Jake navigated with surprising agility. Twinkle, being a fairy with a penchant for mischief, kept evading him and taunting him with her musical laughter. As Jake closed in, he made a daring leap to catch Twinkle, only to find himself grabbing a handful of air as she swiftly darted out of reach. "You'll have to be quicker than that, Jake," Twinkle teased, her useless wings shimmering with each nimble turn. Jake, determined, responded with a grin. "I've caught runaway chickens before. A fairy should be a piece of cake." Their banter echoed through the farm as Jake skillfully navigated the terrain, anticipating Twinkle's movements. After a few amusing close calls and near misses, Twinkle ran out of the cornfield and towards the ancient oak tree where Jake had first heard the enchanting whispers that led him to Twinkle for the first time. She ran past the tree and in the direction of the woods, but she never got there, because Jake finally caught up to her and managed to grab hold of her waist. "Gotcha!" Jake exclaimed triumphantly. Twinkle, feigning defeat, fluttered her wings in mock exhaustion. "Oh, the mighty farmer prevails." They both burst into laughter. Okay, you got me," said Twinkle. "Massage time, farmer extraordinaire." Jake playfully pretended to consider. You drive a hard bargain, but a deal's a deal." Jake led her back to the farmhouse porch, where he motioned for her to lie down, face down, which she did, and then he knelt beside her. He began to massage her shoulders with practiced hands, and Twinkle sighed in contentment. "You know, Jake, for a farmer, you've got some impressive massage skills," she remarked, her eyes closed in bliss. Jake grinned. "Well, you did say you needed a bit of magic in your life. Consider this my magical touch." Twinkle smiled. Who would have thought that a cornfield could lead to all this adventure and laughter? As the sun continued to set, the unlikely pair continued to share light-hearted banter, enjoying the simple joy of each other's company. Jake continued to massage Twinkle's body. After massaging her shoulders, He went on to massage her back, her butt, her hips, her thighs, her calves, her feet, her arms, and even her wings, and Twinkle thoroughly enjoyed every bit of it. And so, as the sun continued to set, Jake and Twinkle relished in the joy of friendship, laughter, and the simple pleasures that life, and a bit of mischief, had to offer.